Have you ever felt like life is just too much? Deadlines piling up, expectations rising, pressure from family, society, or even yourself. And in the middle of all that noise, your mind just says, I can't do this anymore. Well, thousands of years ago, in the middle of a battlefield, a warrior felt the exact same thing. And that moment changed philosophy forever. Imagine this. A massive war is about to begin in the Kurukshetra battlefield. On one side, powerful warriors, family members, teachers, people you grew up loving. On the other side, your duty, your responsibility, your destiny. And then comes Arjuna, the greatest warrior of his time. But instead of picking up his weapon, he drops it. His hands are shaking. His mind is confused. His heart is heavy. He says, I don't want this fight anymore. This isn't weakness. This is stress, pressure, mental overload. And right there, he breaks down in front of Krishna. Krishna doesn't shout. He doesn't panic. He simply says something powerful. You have control over your actions, but not over the results. Let that sink in. Most stress comes from one thing. We are obsessed with outcomes. Marks, money, success, approval. But Krishna flips the focus. Do what is right, not what guarantees success. Because results are never fully in your hands. And honestly, that realization itself removes half the stress in life. Krishna then explains something deeper. You are not your failures, and not your success either. You are the one who experiences them. Think about it. A student who fails an exam feels like, I am a failure. But Krishna would say, no, you are not the exam result. You are the awareness behind it. Stress grows when we become our problems. But peace begins when we observe them. Krishna repeatedly emphasizes one thing. A disturbed mind sees confusion everywhere. But a stable mind sees solutions. Stress doesn't come from problems. It comes from a mind that feels it has no control. So what's the solution? Not escape. Not avoidance. But inner stability. Because even in chaos, a calm mind becomes powerful. Just like a still lake reflects reality clearly. A calm mind makes better decisions. Krishna reminds Arjuna. Everything in life changes. People change. Situations change. Emotions change. Nothing stays forever. And yet, we suffer because we expect stability in a constantly changing world. Stress increases when we say, this shouldn't happen, or this must stay forever. But Krishna's wisdom is simple. Change is not your enemy. Resistance to change is. Krishna doesn't tell Arjuna to run away. He tells him to act, but without fear. Because fear comes from overthinking outcomes. But action comes from clarity. So instead of, what if I fail? Krishna teaches, what is my duty right now? That shift alone can change everything. So what does Krishna really teach us about stress? He doesn't say life will become easy. He doesn't remove pressure. Instead, he changes how you stand inside pressure. Because life will always have battles. But not every battle is meant to break you. Some are meant to awaken you. So the next time your mind feels overloaded, remember Arjuna on the battlefield. And Krishna's quiet voice saying, do your duty. Stay steady. Let go of the results. And maybe, just maybe, life won't feel lighter because it changed, but because you did.